Okay, Rob, explain to Trey how Berry Gordy started Motown, who was his first artist writing, and you know what I mean?
What? Gordy started his
name, explain some of the artists, their songs, their important songs and stuff like that. Give Trey about a 5 or 10 minute thing with the Motown so I can get some video. Explain it to him.
What's Motown, please? Motown is a label that Berry Gordy started with the help of his family, his mother and father. They gave him a loan of $500 to help him start Motown. Berry had been a songwriter and he wrote for Jackie Wilson and other artists, but he always wanted to start his own company. So his parents gave him money to start his label in Motown. He started with different artists initially, actually Jackie Wilson wasn't on his label, but he did write for Jackie Wilson and other people. But he started with Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, Mary Wells. Mary Wells was his first big female artist before Diana Ross came there.
What was Mary Wells's?
The only person I know.
What was Mary Wells's first hit?
I believe it was mine. Actually, I believe my guy was her first big hit. Smokey Robinson. Smokey Robinson wrote it. And in fact, he wrote virtually all of her first big hits. And
I don't know who all those other people you said. All I know is Smokey Robinson and Diana Robinson. And you lost me with all other names.
Oh, like Mary Wells.
I heard her.
She was a solo artist, and she was big during her time, and some people still know about her. But Berry started becoming disinterested in her when Diana Ross and the Supremes came. Because actually the Marvelettes, there's a group called the Marvelettes, and there's 3 women, and they predate Diana Ross and the Supremes as far as the first group and female group that had big hits. But he had a lot of different groups that came through there. He had a group called the Contours. Very Strong, a singer, but he became a songwriter. Very Strong. Holland Doze in Holland, where there's big songwriters besides Smokey. There was a guy by the name of Mickey Stevenson who was the husband to a woman by the name of Kim Weston, who was a singer and also recorded with Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye came in there and God didn't go on. Isley Brothers, Gladys Knight and Bibbs. There was a guy, the Spinners, they were called the Detroit Spinners at that time.
What are the different made-up groups of Spinners, the work-offs?
Well, there's only ones that I know of, one group, the Spinners. There could be others out there now. I know there's other Temptation groups, but as far as I know, there's only one Spinners group out there. So many people that recorded in Motown. Rare Earth.
Earth and Fire?
No, Earth and Fire never was in Motown. But anyway, Berry Gordy wanted to have complete control over the group, and the artists. He had a way of setting up that they trained them how to sing, how to perform, how to dress, diction, etiquette, dance. They had a whole different way of training their artists from the ground up and preparing them to become entertainers and have multi-dimensions as far as they were.
Wow, that must cost a lot of money.
At that time, it didn't cost a lot of money because Berry was real frugal. So what he did is he tried to hire people and he put them on salary. So he basically gave them, weekly allowances and stuff, and he tried to keep control over royalties and all that. So Berry became very wealthy and just basically having complete autonomous control over from the artistic to the royalties to everything. So during that period, it wasn't as expensive as probably if you did it now, it'd be totally different. Barry was smart, and he just brought people in and would hire them, put them on the salary, put them on the contract.
That makes no sense.
Well, that's why a lot